Alright? Been having a lot of conversations lately with right-wingers who seem to have a very confused political outlook. There's a lot of confusion out there regarding the left and right dichotomy. A lot of people don't understand what left and right actually mean. You know, left and right originally was used during the French Revolution, when the French Parliament was created to represent greater democracy and a widening of the people being involved in politics. On the left of the French Parliament, you had the property-less people, the people who didn't own property, the people who didn't have wealth, the people who were, you know, working class, if you like, or at least not part of the new ruling class in France. And on the right of the Parliament, you had the property owners, the wealthy, the rich businessmen, the people in power, the people who ruled. So that's the basic left-right dichotomy, if you like. That's the poor on the left and the organised workers on the left. And on the right, it's the rich bosses, the wealthy, the capitalists, the people with huge amounts of property and wealth. So that's where it comes from, left versus right. But today in Britain, there's a lot of confusion. People think lefties are like Sam Smith or something, you know, like we're all fucking trans or scruffy students or whatever, you know. It's not the case. A lot of trans people and students are left-wing, but left-wing traditionally is the working class. That's your miners who were left-wing. That's today, I know there's no miners left, but today it's your call centre workers, it's your public sector workers, teachers, NHS staff. It's anybody that works is or should be on the left. The unions, the trade unions. If you're in a trade union, if you're a trade unionist, then you're on the left. You might have right-wing ideas after that, but that just contradicts your trade unionism, because trade unionism is a left-wing thing. So workers are on the left, the rich bosses are on the right. The far right, they're people who want to completely destroy the working class movement. They don't want organised workers. They don't want the working class to have any power. That's your far right. That's what Hitler was all about. Hitler violently crushed the German working class movement out of existence to protect the capitalist system and the super rich. That's what Hitler did. Now, the far right today in Britain are trying to do the exact same thing. That's why they all constantly bash lefties on social media. You're seeing it more and more. The far right attacking the left rather than Muslims and immigrants, or not just Muslims and immigrants, because the racism is just a tactic of the far right. The real purpose of the far right is to destroy the working class movement, which is the left. So that's what you're getting now on social media. It's a progression. The far right have gone from just having a go at Muslims to now having a real go at the left, because that's its true purpose. Because think about it, the far right can't murder all the black people and all the brown-skinned people while the left exists, because we would oppose it. The unions would oppose it. The organised working class movement would oppose it. They couldn't get away with it. So they have to destroy us to get away with the next Holocaust. And they don't like the fact that we stand in their way. They hate it. They hate that. So of course they're angry at us. They're angry at the left. So they call us all sorts of names. But So fuck. We're not bothered about that. Water off a duck's back, as they say. The far right is fucking scum, and the left is just the working class. And if you're not already brimming with left-wing views, well, think about that. Why? Why are you not? Why do you not have left-wing views when you're a working class person and it's simply left-wing to be working class? Well, that's because there's something called contradictory consciousness. You could be working class, but you could have ruling class ideas in your head through the absorption of ruling class ideology. You've been conditioned under capitalism to obey the system, to see that the system is normal, and to actually support your rich rulers. You've been conditioned that way. So you've got ruling class ideology fucking in your brain, dictating your views, while at the same time your working class reality contradicts that. You should be left wing. So if you're not left wing, then it's simply because of ruling class ideology being constantly pumped into your head via the media, via cultural hegemony, and all the propaganda, all the machinery of the propagandists. And I'm afraid you need to work on yourself to get rid of that, because you'll never live and act in your own interests while that ruling class ideology is dominating your mind. You've got to work on yourself and get rid of that. Won't be instant, it can only be gradual, but you can make a start right now. Just stop swallowing the shite that the rich man's media pumps out, because it's all designed to keep you ignorant, to keep you attacking your own class and protecting the ruling class. So yeah, work on yourself, become more left wing, and reject the right wing, and especially reject the far right, who want to violently crush your class and the organisations of your class. Fuck the far right, fuck the ruling class, fuck capitalism, defend your own class, the working class, and be left wing. You know it makes sense. Solidarity.